Hi, and welcome to another video of Pantyhose Talk. And today we're doing types of pantyhose in a series that we try to take a deep dive and look at different types of pantyhose, from seamless to crotchless to body stockings. There are different types of pantyhose, and I want to catalog all of them. And today's turn is Mantyhose. Now, what are Mantyhose? Well, just like in the title, they're mostly they're pantyhose geared towards men, and the way they're different is that in the crotch area they have a special sleeve for our special tool, which it makes it does, since I have a pair, it does make wearing them feel a little bit more smoother, because your member is not being pressed against the nylon, so that's a very nice touch. From what I could tell, I'll be reading maybe 2 articles here. I wanted to find out who invented them, and when they really were first introduced. The oldest article I could find on the internet is from 2009 from a site called, again, all sites are linked down below. India Times, believe in the Times of India, where they got Mantyhose, latest fad for men, by Annie, created June 16, 2009. Men have invaded ladies' fashion domain a little further, for after men bras and mascara, the latest must-have for men is Mantyhose. Courtesy of emancipate.net, a large number of men are wearing hosiery under their clothes, for reasons ranging from comfort to health. While tights have been quite popular throughout Europe for years, but now the trend seems to have touched other parts of the world as well. When Deborah Ashley, managing director of luxurywear.com, launched her site in 2005, she used to sell just one line of hosiery for men, and now she has around 13 lines for male undergarments. Although sales have been rising for a long time, Ashley said that the site received a boost in orders following the Batman craze fueled by The Dark Knight mid-July. Oh, that's I didn't know that. I guess Batman got people into men into pantyhose. Before the movie, it was a repeat bulk orders. It was almost like a secret society, and now brand new customers. The New York Daily News quoted Ashley as saying she revealed that her customer liked Mantyhose for warmth, support for athletics, and circulation. The site emancipated.net is devoted to accelerating and acceptance of male pantyhose as a regular clothing item, and features a how-to guide for wearing pantyhose properly. The site also assures men wearing pantyhose is pretty easy. Just don't believe anything you heard about from women. And yeah, that's like the oldest. Let me go to this site. That's the oldest article I could find on Mantyhose. It doesn't say that this person Deborah Ashley, created Mantyhose, but it does say that she started selling them in her site around 2005, which is luxlegwear.com. I personally have one pair of Mantyhose, and which I got from Amazon. They do feel great. Oh yeah, that unfortunately it seems emancipated.net is no longer around. Just let me check if luxurywear.com is still around. Yeah, they're still around. But yeah, and yes, there are Mantyhose. Actually, the first, I'm not sure. I probably can't show this, but so I'll be interlacing pictures of men and different type of pictures throughout the site, because there are some basic pictures here, even of Cocoon body hose, which I'm pretty sure that will get its own video one day. But yeah, this is the oldest article I could find on Mantyhose. There is another one as a bit later from March 2008, from March 8, 2012 by Ashley Berry, which also mentions Mantyhose. Again, all links are down below if you want to read the articles yourself. As I said, Mantyhose are very, very nice to wear, but I think I'm on the, I've talked to other fellow wearers about Mantyhose. They said that while they try them, it's not really for them, because part of what they like about wearing pantyhose is that it's women's clothing. So wearing something that's made for men, it kind of takes the fun out of it, or they don't join as much. Uh, so I've seen that debate. I heard that side of things. And another thing I've heard is that, I mean, a point for Mantyhose. I've seen a lot of questions asked to females. Do you like your men wearing pantyhose? And one of the reasons that mostly comes up that females don't like about men wearing pantyhose is the look of your member being squashed up against the nylon. It looks like I believe the expression was, it looks like traps sardine in a can. So that's a big turnoff for them. But if you had a pair of Mantyhose, I wonder if they will much prefer them wearing that, as it does give easier in the bedroom. It gives easier access to the member. So I always wondered when I saw that question, if they knew about Mantyhose, if they would prefer, they wouldn't mind their men wearing Mantyhose instead of pantyhose. Again, Mantyhose has that sleeve in near the crotch area, just for your member. And as someone who has tried the Mantyhose, I only have one pair. They're gray. I have to say, personally, the sensation that it brings towards your instead of your member being basically pressed against the nylon, it does feel nice having a compartment for it. And the sensation, if you know what I mean, could be it's definitely heightened when put in a sleeve compartment that's specially made for it. It's very nice. So yeah, that's all Mantyhose. Let me read a bit of. Let's end it with by reading the Times magazine. It's called "Introducing Mantyhose." Yes, Mantyhose, men in tights? Question mark. Nylons for guys aren't just for Robin Hood anymore. Alluding to the fact that, when you see pictures of medieval guys, they usually have tights, and that's quote unquote the only time it was socially acceptable to wear Mantyhose. But things are changing, so let's read a bit. Women have recognized the benefits of legwear, such as tights or pantyhose, for decades. They provide extra warmth, they smooth over any uneasily bumps or bulges, and they give you another opportunity to accessorize your look. Well, now men are joining the party as well. Mantyhose, stockings that are specifically designed and marketed towards men. I know some people might get a little bit iffy with that they use the word stockings instead of pantyhose, but it is what it is. That's specifically designed and marketed towards men, as well as unisex versions. There are versions of Mantyhose that don't have the sleeve, but so I don't know what makes it different from regular pantyhose. Instead of it just being, I guess, also that's also marketed towards men. I've seen that type of Mantyhose that does not have the sleeve. It basically just looks like pantyhose. So I don't know why they don't call it pantyhose, but I guess again, this is the only difference is that it's targeted towards men. Often they are worn by men who work outside, such as landscapers, to guard against the cold. They also serve as a compression tool for those with circulatory problems and are said to help revitalize muscles if you are standing on your feet all day. I do that a lot. Mantyhose have been popular in Europe, that bastion of progressive gender-neutral fashion, for years, but now only recently gained traction in the U.S. Francesco Cavelli, vice president of Lux Hosiery, of Lux Hosiery Company, Emilio Cavelli, I've heard of them, tells women wear daily that men are a growing niche market. When we started our online shop, we noticed that a lot of tights size medium and large were being purchased by men. So I did a search on the internet and discovered there's a cult following for Mantyhose. Again, I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. I don't know if they were cult following for Mantyhose, and they probably was cult following for pantyhose. Again, I try to track down when was the first time a Mantyhose was made, and I couldn't find it. If I do find it, I'll probably add it post edit at the end of this video. just couldn't find it. Let me try it right now. Who created Manty? No, when I Google who created Mantyhose, all I get is a history of Pantyhose. But I maybe it was Emilio Cavelli, because every time he gets brought up. Oh yes, I think it was Emilio Cavelli. Photo. Yeah, this is another. Well, this is not a secure site. It's meetobsession.com. I would not go to that site. Google indicates it's not a safe. It's not a safe, safely guarded. But yeah, it seems to say that Cavelli was the inventor of unisex. Again, I know that the unisex pantyhose and mantyhose are kind of different. I don't know why there's a difference. So most men buy into the trend wear tights as much as you wear long johns beneath the pants as extra layer. However, those with sartorial boldness might try pairing them with shorts. Yeah. So it does seem Emilio Cavelli was the first to invent what they call unisex pantyhose. I'm sure that there's a difference between those unisex pantyhose and mantyhose. Yeah, I have a picture of regular pantyhose that don't have the sheath. So right here from mencompressionpantyhose.com, I'll be putting up the video, a picture near the video, just to clarify. But yes, those are mantyhose. So have you guys tried mantyhose, or you still prefer pantyhose? Just like I said, I asked other fellow wearers around that what their thoughts about mantyhose, and what I think most of them have said, while they do find it nice to try on, they still prefer pantyhose just because they want to try. Part of their appeal of wearing pantyhose is female clothing. It's still considered a female clothing attire. So mantyhose kind of goes against that. So yeah, I personally do enjoy it. Just for the bedroom purposes, it does make things easier and more pleasurable. And even when you by yourself, it does heighten the pleasure when your member it has a nylon compartment for it instead of being pressed like a pressed sardine, as the females say. So yeah, that was a little bit of pantyhose. Well, I guess we did find out who I guess started the trend of unisex pantyhose, Emilio Cavelli. His name will be in the article about NewFeed Time.com. And yeah, that was Mantyhose. Let me know down in the comments if you have tried them. Do you have a pair? Are you interested in Mantyhose, or you still want to stick to the regular pantyhose as well as? And that was today's video. I hope you guys like it, and as always, keep on wearing.